Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the family. Welcome for another pick a card reading. Today, we are here to connect with the energy of what needs to be activated, and it is coming on your way. For this reading, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with pile number one. Did you manage to pick your pile? Let's start our reading. If you connected to pile number one, welcome to your reading. What needs to be activated, and it's coming on your way. You have the energy of order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Pile number one. Whatever is about to be activated, although it's not 100% cleared, is connected with the energy of light. Something will gain a new life, a new energy. So I have the feeling that is about to unfold. It's something that might be in your life, but there's no clarity. There is lack of clarity on it, and I feel that is about to be revealed. So what do we want you to have in consideration in this particular reading? There is an energy near of choice, okay? When you're feeling challenged by something that feels like a big life lesson, call in the order or the Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides. We ask you to support us and guide us. Thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant, crystal clear light. So, pile number one, it comes again to that energy of something is not clear, but there is a way of revealing it, and comes with a command. You're requesting the presence of the order of Melchizedek by saying, Order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides. Thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant, crystal clear light. There's something really interesting, pile number one, that I have to share, okay? This is one of the last readings that I meant to record for the month of April. And I think this is the third time that I'm trying to do it. I've done a video and I feel like, you are okay, but I don't think the message is meant to be for the public. It's meant to be for me. I've done another one and I felt like, there's something off. And now I'm trying again. So there is an energy near that is surrounding you, that is a bit confusing, but I am sure that the truth is about to be revealed. But this is the message from the order of the Melchizedek for you. You have learned so much and are now recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought you. The order of Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this pathway and not to give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is the opportunity for you to share your light. If you are feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you are not alone. Light is with you and within you, and by evoking spiritual support, you will be able to muster up the strength, courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges you are facing. So what needs to be activated is the light within, to clear the fear and allow you to walk your own path, your own truth, your own reality. And this can be done through the power of calling the light of the order of the Melchizedek. What will this activation bring into your life? The energy of appreciating yourself. The simple need of knowing that long-lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of a soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and the unique qualities that you offer to the world. This is the light energy that is coming. What was in the darkness that you weren't able to see? That you were entangled in a situation where you weren't able to see clearly. So what's happening in here is that you are stepping back as a way to learn to see the world in a different perspective. By gaining a bigger picture of what's going around you before you take a decision or before you make a decision. So it's like there was an energy of confusion. There's an energy that comes in here as a double. It's like, I want to move. The next day I feel like I should not. I want to go. In a couple of seconds, it's like, I don't want to go. There's this energy of duality. Wanting something, and after fear coming in, not allowing you to see the bigger picture. It's like saying, oh, today I'm going to start my, my gym classes, my swimming classes. You are all ready for it, and you're like, yeah, today is not the day. Let me do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes in, you postponing again. When the next day comes in, you are postponing again. And it's interesting because you don't feel that you're being distracted because you deeply believe that you are going to do it, which is true. You are going to do it. The problem is when. And this is how your fear has been tricking you. Letting you believe that you have control. There's no need for you to react. Because eventually, at some point, you will succeed in manifesting what you want. Because you are really close of succeeding, this fear of yours or this energy that's been controlling you has been losing power. Because you yourself as well, you're like, you know what? I've put myself to this and I will succeed. I'm not going to quit. So it's a game of delaying. It's like saying, imagine that you're waiting for the bus. It will arrive at some point, even if it's the next day. So you are waiting for the bus, and the driver knows that eventually at some point they will need to come out and go through all the stops they have to go. So this is what we have in here. You needing to catch a train, but there's always a delay, there's always a delay, there's always a delay. I have the feeling that this delay, for certain people, it's almost like it ended. If it haven't ended yet, it's about to end. So, what can we guarantee you right now, pile number 1? This energy will be activated. Have no doubt about it. The question for certain people is when. As soon as you realize that you are postponing your own future, and this is your shadow energy tricking you, you will be able to confront it in a more natural way. And this way is, for the first time, you'll be able to see things from a different perspective. Not from the perspective of, I know what I'm doing, but from the perspective of, I can do better. And this is when this energy will vanish. Because you take the decision, or you're about to take the decision of embracing the energy of light, of facing your fear by saying, today is not the day to give up. Today is the day that I confirm that I will keep moving forward, but I will not postpone anymore. And I think this is this energy of mission uncovered. It's almost like a revelation. You are here because your own energy has been playing you, sabotaging you, but in such a nice way that you weren't able to move forward because you were believing that, okay, I haven't done it today, I will do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes in, you postpone it. And every time you do this pile number one, you have a good reason actually in the end of the day, because there's always something that you're doing. The only thing you're not doing is tackling the problem, which is your priority. Let's say for certain people, your priority is your health. So what you need to do, whatever is going to benefit you physically and add to your well-being. So the example for certain people in here, let's say the swimming classes, the yoga classes, you've been postponing it because you're like, I'm going to do it. But you need to do it now. And this is what I feel that is about to be uncovered. You listening to my words and something popping up in your head, and you're like, oh, this is why my project has been delayed, because something was sabotaging me. For certain people, I feel that is someone else if you are talking about projects. Okay? Especially if you are working in a group, I would say anything that is related with business, projects that does involve other people, someone else was sabotaging you. And you start realizing that now it's time for me to take back my power. It's time for me to position myself. It's time for me to be clear that no more. So you're starting to take your position as a leader. And this is where you are going to embrace this energy of appreciating yourself, appreciating who you are, appreciating your qualities, embracing your own power. And the last message comes with the energy of action. Pile number one, there's no doubt about your reading, okay? I have the feeling that you haven't been taking action because you are being delayed. For certain people, for your own shadow energy. For other people, someone else was trying to sabotage you. But it doesn't matter. In both situations, or even any other situation that I haven't explored, there is one thing that is important for you to remember. You are the solution to your own problems. As soon as you take action, Call in this power of the order of the Melchizedek to support you in embracing the light and uncovering the truth and moving forward with your decision of succeeding in anything that you put yourself for. All these negative energies will vanish without fight. Because, like I said, they are ready to go one way or another. The only thing is when. And for that, we will leave you with an affirmation to empower you. Use it as many times as you wish. This affirmation comes with the energy of action. So, what I would say, if you have a problem in the physical realm, light a red candle and affirm: my divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transform tests into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. As I do so, I activate the energy of becoming more capable in acting in an harmonious way. If you think your problem is internal, I would light a purple candle, connecting with spiritual realm and activating the energy of the order of Melchizedek by saying, Order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides, thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant, crystal clear light. I do receive your power, and I use it in my favor. These are the suggestions that we have for you. Whatever else comes in your mind, if you want to use both of them, do whatever you feel. You have all the tools that you need to come out of this confusing energy. So we already know what's coming on your way. We know what needs to be activated. We know what you need to confront. We know what will empower you. So act upon it. This is the message for people connected with pile number 1. If you connect to the pile number 2, welcome to your reading pile number 2. What needs to be activated, and it's coming on your way. So you have the energy of the third eye activation, pile number 2. What needs to be activated? What's going to be activated? It is your third eye. Okay? With or without resistance, it's going to happen. The choice is yours. With resistance, what that means, you will struggle, you will embrace challenges, but all of them are meant to happen because you need to face the truth. This is the way of resistance. If you don't want to resist, just accept that you are a seer. That's number 1. It will make your life so much easier. The second thing that you need to acknowledge is that no matter how crazy it might be, your imaginations, your thoughts, they might not be so crazy as you might think. Nevertheless, what's going to be activated it is your third eye chakra. And this is your message. The third eye chakra activation is important for you to be able to clearly see things. This gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities and to stop questioning your divine ability to see. Know that great potential and healing will be unleashed when this space is activated. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you are seeing. This is a sacred time for the psychic potential that you have had since childhood. And this is awakening from slumber. You You have always been a dreamer, sometimes thinking about how the future will show up or revisiting the past. Now, the gifts that have been seen, discouraged in the pasts, are reawakening, and your inner vision is stronger than you imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than human eyes and are able to identify the energies of what's going on around you with your activated third eye. This gateway is here as a confirmation that what you are seeing and experiencing is in divine alignment, and that you are being supported as you develop this source given gift. So, one thing that you can do to connect with this energy and allow the energy to flow, it's really simple. Anoint the space between your brows with your favorite essential oil or moisturizer. Because we have fear surrounding you, I would go with lavender probably, or rosemary. If you have it, amazing. If you don't have it, you can do your own potion by boiling rosemary and use that water to touch it, and after put it in your head. You are just doing it as a symbol, pretty much. What we have in here, it's, how can I say, is this action of mimicking your intentions will activate and empower you. If you have lavender as well, you don't have oil, do exactly the same thing. Take the herbs, put it on the pot, boil it a tiny bit, and after put that tiny bit of water that you boil with lavender, rosemary together if you want as well. Put it in a small, let's say, cup, and look to that cup and say, I bless this water, or I bless this potion as a way to support me in activating my third eye chakra in an harmonious and joyful way. And after, you do the connection by anointing the space between your brows with your favorite essential oil or moisturizer. Close your eyes and massage this space. Tell your inner vision it's safe for it to be fully activated, and affirm, I am willing to see as clear as the sun in love and peace. Why is it important for you to allow this energy of activating your third eye chakra? Why is it important for you? It will allow you to count your blessings. There's so many things coming to your path. There's so many things coming to your way. So there's so many opportunities wanting to be with you, and you are running because you are afraid of the price that you have to pay. But by all means, pile number 2. Do it. Don't fear. It will happen one way or another. It's one of that things in here that is not worth it to go through all the experience to learn the same lesson in peace. There's no need for you to go through the dark night of soul, to do what you know that it will happen one way or another. It's like someone covering their own eyes, pretending that they can't see, but you can see. Because even when you're not able to see with your own eyes, you're dreaming. When you're not dreaming, you are imagining. So, pile number 2, it's almost like you're trying to shut down your own potential. And this potential has a name. You have the gift of creativity. So it's like being able to give birth and now not allowing yourself to do it. And here we are talking about manifesting your dreams and your wishes. So, pile number 2. It's time for you to count your blessings. Wealth and power surrounds you, and smooth journeys lie ahead. Make the best of this time while remaining productive. Be humble and modest. Appreciate what you have and remember those who have stood by you. Pile number 2. Although I was embracing the energy of creativity with the power of the Empress, what we have in here with number 4 for me will be the energy of the Emperor. Someone that is born as a leader, they are meant to rule, but they are being guided by others. And this is because you don't want to see who you really are. You are the boss. You are the emperor. You are a leader. How can I put this example in here for certain people to better understand what I'm saying? Why are you working for someone else? Or why are you trying to go back to work for someone else when you can create your own business? When you can succeed without depending on others? When you can make a change if you only dedicate and accept that if you dedicate yourself to what you love, no matter how hard or difficult it is, no matter how long it takes, you will succeed. If you recognize that, you can increase your own wealth. Why working for other people? Why putting other people in a position where you are meant to be? This pioneer, I'm sorry, but I have to say it in this way. It's like you're taking idiots and put them in a pedestal to guide your life. Why are you doing that? Surrounding yourself with idiots instead of seeing who you really are. So you are meant to be guiding others. You are following people because I don't even know the reason. But an example came into my mind. You might be a teacher, pile number 2. And when I say a teacher, you might be someone that like to teach others, guide others to be a leader. But you're doing so as a way of avoiding become one. So this is the downfall of this thing that you're doing, is that you are empowering others to become who you are meant to be. And by all means, everyone that you empower, they won't be able to stay there. Because you have to remember, without you realizing, you are projecting on them. So don't train people to become what you're meant to be. Do it yourself. Become what you're training others to be. Your own boss. So pile number 2. I'm going to read all the information connected with this card in here about counting your blessings. It's important for you to recognize the importance of activating your third eye chakra, your third eye energy, your inner vision. Count your blessings. If you activate your third eye chakra, you'll be able to count your blessings. Wealth and power surrounds you and smooth journeys lie ahead. Make the best of this time while remaining productive. Practice humility and modesty. Appreciate what you have and remember those who have stood by you. Be grateful. What are the additional messages and strategies? Wood element, yin wood. represents the energy of elegance and confidence. You are blessed with grace and good fortune. Honor your ancestry. Remember those who helped you during hard times. Express your thankfulness by paying it forward. I will mention certain things that probably I might not be pronouncing it properly, but it's okay. Background of the Qianlong, which is this energy of the emperor. Emperor Qianlong was the sixth emperor of the Qing dynasty and the longest reigning ruler in the history of China. During that time, China experienced an era of prosperity, a population boom, and a soaring economy. Emperor Qianlong's military excursions were largely successful, and the empire expanded into Central Asia. Culture and arts, as well as literature and poetry, thrived under his reign. Great flourish and artistry in the areas of architecture, painting, porcelain, and most importantly, jade and ivory work formed the foundation of future industries, displaying the design brilliance which later Chinese artisans would produce mainly for export. After having reigned for 60 years, Qianlong, out of respect for Gangxi, his grandfather, whose reign had lasted 61 years, announced that he was designating his 15th son, Yongyan, to succeed him. His tomb, located to the northeast of Beijing, is called Yuling. So, pile number 2. When it comes to you guiding others, supporting others, to do the job that you can graciously do yourself, please take on board your own advices that you are giving to others. It's time for you to become a leader, not guiding others, but you putting yourself where you're sending others. It's like this pioneer, you're giving your voice, you're not showing up your face. It's like there's an energy near of, how can I put this? Let's say you're writing a book under someone else's name. Yes, you're making money for it, but recognition goes to the other person that is giving the face. And it's time for you to give your face for the things that you're doing. So stop being afraid of the energy of success. Stop limiting yourself. Stop thinking that you are average. You're not average, pile number 2. You will never be. In this incarnation, you will never be average. In other incarnations, I'm not sure. Because you have to remember, you're talking about blood as well. Even if you are the poorest person in your family, if you have the blood of kings and queens running through you, you are still powerful. So don't run from who you are. Recognize and accept it. That you are a powerful soul. This is what you need to become, a divine light, because this is who you are, a source of light, a source of hope, a source of truth, a source of compassion. Pile number 2. Look, your reading is more beautiful than I can express myself. You have a power that cannot be compared. Even if someone else does what you do, no one can do it like you, because you do it from the heart. You come with this energy of the emperor, but in your heart, there is an empress. So connecting this energy of feeling and acting, you become what the world needs, divine light. And this is what you need to embrace and affirm as a way of empowering you. And trust that if you activate your third eye chakra, only good things will come from it. Yes, some of them might not be so wonderful, but good things will surpass the bad ones. So affirm, I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength, my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. You are a source of light. You come to bless this world with who you are. But for that, you need to accept things the way they are. That you are powerful, but in love. Pile number 2. I think, let me just open the book in here and connect again with the energy of the third eye activation, because I think there's another way of you dealing with this energy and going around it. Take a moment in your day, light a yellow candle, and affirm, I choose to cooperate with the universe in activating my third eye chakra. I do so in one condition, that I'm always tuned in the energy of light, in the energy of the divine. I am willing to see as long as the divine light is surrounding me. Because I know that the light is already surrounding me, I do trust that I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. When I see things, I see it through the light, because I know that my inner light is my strength and my treasure. Regardless of what I might see, my intuition will always guide me to discover the wonder and the goodness in everything I do, in everything I am, in everything I see. This is what I'm willing to do, to see in the light. And if it is like this, I accept it with my heart. This is the message for people connected with pile number 2. There are so many different ways for you to be able to activate your third eye chakra. Just pick the one that makes you feel good. And the one that makes you feel good in accordance with the cards I have on the table are energies connected with the sun. You have the sun in here. You have the energy of the emperor in here with the dress that has the color of yellow, and the divine light as well is yellow. So tune in with the color yellow, with the archetype of the sun, the emperor, and probably as well okay, if I'm talking about the archetypes when it comes to the energy of the tarot cards, I'm not able to bring this idea, but still it is in there. The energy of kids. When I say kids, the energy of children's. So what is this energy is telling me? It's talking about happiness, about seeing the best that life can offer you, tuning in with laughter, with love, with peace, with things that make you feel happy. So we have in here, I will bring the card because I think it will be easier for me. So pile number 2. Why did I brought all these cards in here? Because there are certain things that are in alignment with the work that I do, the things that I know, and associations that we are aware of. When we are working with the Orishas, for example, or we are working with the energy of the Lenormand, the card of number 13 with a child in here is that energy connected with the Orishas of, let's call it small people, the children, and the astrological sign could be connected with the energy of Gemini. In here in particular, what is the reason for us to have this energy of the children? And it's interesting because even in the sun card, the truth is you have the sun in here and you have this child in here, isn't it? So it's all about believing that although you are a grown up, you've seen so many things, you can still see through the eye of a child that the world is beautiful. Activating your third eye doesn't require you being seeing spirits, negative energies, or whatever you might associated with something fearful. You can see through this field of activating your third eye chakra through the lenses of a child. Castles might not exist. They do exist, but let's say most of the times the world of a child might be influenced, let's say, with, let's say, Disney movies, okay? Of course, there are things in there that might not be good, but I am pretty sure that there are two things minimum that the child will take from that movie. There's always an hero, and things can end up well if you do the right thing. So there's an energy of the happy family, pretty much. A heart of an empress, actions of an emperor, to make sure that everyone is happy. So what we have in here, pile number 2, is the need of addressing the fears you have when it comes to activating your third eye chakra. If you do watch a lot of paranormal things connected with negative energy, and when I say negative, anything that makes you feel afraid, please stop. Okay? Please stop. It doesn't have to be your way. It's like saying that there are different types of movies. You have romance, you have horror movies, you have science fiction, science, sci-fi, whatever it is. Just choose your one. Maybe your one is comedy, and this is the way you need to see life. This is the energy that you need to consider when seeing the world as a comedy, which is telling me that maybe, even if danger is surrounding you, you're always tuning in with the light, with the hope, taking the right measures, but refusing to engage with darkness. And this is the way that works for you. So accept it. So it's important for you to accept yourself the way you are and trusting that No matter what happens, you will always be a wise leader. No power will be able to corrupt you because you yourself, you are and you will always be a divine source of light. This is what represents you. Do you still feel afraid? Work with the Empress archetype, the Emperor archetype, and the Sun archetype. Draw in their strengths while acknowledging the opposite energy and make the most of it. Whatever is in there that is able to support you, to strengthen your faith, go with it. If you feel that something doesn't align with you, drop it. Remember, this is your movie. What you want stays. What you don't want, release. Without a doubt. This is the message for people connected with pile number 2. What's coming in your way? It's a lot of abundance. But for that, you need to recall who you are. You are a source of light. You are a powerful being. But for that, you need to allow yourself to see yourself as clear as when you're looking into the sun. Allow this activation of your third eye to happen with your own support. As you do so, remember, nothing can take you into the darkness. Because you yourself, you are an expression of love and you shine like the sun. This is the message for people connected pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye.